the lines because we're looking at the point spreads, and what I'm about to demonstrate for you is that Las Vegas is not buying into the current AFC big boys. The Patriots at home against the Bills this weekend are a 1.5-point underdog. Remember, New England beat them in Buffalo earlier this year. They're the hottest team, or as hot as any team in the entire National Football League, and right now at DraftKings, they are a home dog against the Bills. Lewis, are you buying it? Should the Bills be favored?
I don't think they should. And look, and I'm going to give, and the reason why I'm going to say this is because of the fact that, look, I really do believe in Mike Vrabel. You think the Tennessee Titans right now are sitting there going, man, how did we let that dude get out of here? Yeah. You think Josh McDaniels has not found his sweet spot with Drake May? Ooh. You think that hasn't been a perfect match right now? Do you think, look, when you think about special teams, have you guys seen Marcus Jones lately? Have you seen him return some punts lately? This guy is a dynamo. That's another phase in a three-phase game that we need to really pay attention to in this kind of game where teams are very evenly matched. I believe Drake Matrix, as I like to call him, right now is playing out of his mind, and I think this team is for real. Regardless of what the line says, I think the Patriots should be the favorite in this game.
Let me show you one other, because the Patriots and the Broncos have been the two big boys in the AFC this year. Right there, running away and hiding. They're practically a two-man fight for the 1 seed. The Broncos are a home dog this weekend. The Broncos are a 2.5-point underdog as we speak at DraftKings against Green Bay. It's just the 4th time in the last decade where a team that's 9 or more games over 500 is an underdog at home. Are you buying, Jeff, that the Broncos are not as good as the Packers?
I am, and I'll say this. I think this is a comparison between Bo Nix and Jordan Love right now. That's what the odds makers are saying. That Jordan Love, since Christian Watson has come back, has been one of the most dynamic quarterbacks in the NFL. They have a great defense. The Broncos have a great defense. They haven't shown you the same consistency offensively.
Peter, is that the field? Right now, basically, DraftKings is telling us New England and Denver, the records are gaudy, but they're not ready to buy in.
Style points matter, I guess, because all the Broncos do is win.
Yep.
And they have an elite defense, and they have a quarterback who makes a big play when it matters, and they don't lose at home, and yet they're underdogs in this game, and everyone's still waiting for the other shoe to drop. Yeah, it's possible they might lose, but I'm not betting against the Broncos, not the way they've been playing this season.
And Kimberly, you're out there with all these teams every single weekend. What is your sense of this?
I mean, I think both teams, here's the thing. You look at the Packers defense, they've garnered a lot of the attention, but piggybacking off of what Jeff said, since week 8, Jordan Love has the highest QBR of any quarterback, including Drake May.
Hey, let me say this. That game right there could be a Super Bowl. We could see that in the Super Bowl.
That was an all-time classic years
that
ago.
right there, I'm just letting you, that is a fun game. For everybody who's true football, wants to watch X's and O's of football, that game right there, tune in.
We were just talking about this game on SportsCenter, right? I mean, look, as you're talking about Jordan Love, the past 4 weeks, 9 touchdowns, 1 interception. Woo. I mean, you see the command he has at the line of scrimmage, pre-snap and then post-snap. I mean, he's just dropping dimes off of that back foot constantly.
And Jacobs.
And I'm telling, and defensively, I think they can match up with Denver or anybody in the league.
It's going to be a great game.
No doubt.
Because like Peter said, Denver find ways to win. It's unbelievable. Like Sean Payton, he don't care about how tight the game is. He's going to find it's going to be a lot of fun.
And to be clear, the way these point spreads are deduced is not just solely a function of who we think is better, but also what we think the public thinks.
Right.
Which is why that brings us to Kansas City, which where the Chiefs now, all we did was write their obituary the other day, and they're a 4.5-point favorite against the Chargers this weekend. Kansas City 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 games. So I wanted to have this conversation about the Chiefs because we just spent a little time talking about Jalen Hurts. And how much is he to blame for what's going on there in Philadelphia and all the rest of that? He won the Super Bowl last year. Well, all Patrick Mahomes has done since he got in the league is win and win and win and win and win. I'm hearing a little bit of how much blame does Mahomes deserve if the Chiefs really are going to miss the playoffs this year? How much blame?
A fair amount. Like, I don't understand why everybody's avoiding this. Like, if you're a quarterback who has the greatest start in NFL history, and that's what Patrick Mahomes is, and people have goated him and said he's going to be, or he is the greatest ever, all those things. And Patrick Mahomes has earned every bit of that. He hasn't played as well this year. If you're watching film and you're looking at him and say it's different, then you're lying to yourself. Like, even the other night against the Texans, the Rice ball that Petrie dang near kills him on, like, that ball's behind. There were a lot of balls that aren't placed typically where Patrick Mahomes, and I think he would gladly admit that. I think when people try to step around when players aren't doing what they have done in the past, we act like he's been perfect. That's just not the case. And listen, he started and they've only won 6 games, y'all. Don't mix it. This is the greatest of all time, and so if you're going to get the credit, you got to take some blame, and that's where I think we all are.
I remember when they took the trip to Denver, and he had multiple deep shots that he missed in the football game, and he said post-game, he said, look, I've got to hit those.
That's right.
I cannot be overthrowing guys like this. I cannot be missing Travis Kelce on the deep wide over when he's wide open, and that's going to be a chunk play. So he hasn't avoided it.
No.
So I don't think he's kind of sitting here going, hey, don't criticize me.
Agreed.
Because look, I am part of the problem. But there's other problems going on with the Chiefs.
No doubt.
They need a number 1 running back.
Amen.
They need a bell cow back. They need a true number 1 wideout. They need more help for Chris Jones on the defensive line. They need some other things too now.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, Field Yates in his mock draft today has them taking Jeremiah Love in the first round, by the way. So
there you go.
You want to run it back, you would get him. Peter and Kimberly, quickly.
You know, last week I sat here on Get Up, and everyone else took the Texans, and I took the Chiefs. And I said it, and I looked at the camera, and I'm like, I just can't bet it. I felt like the violin player on the Titanic. Like I'm going down. Like that ship is now capsized. I think it's over. I think they have a 10% chance, and the teams they've lost to, Bills, Texans, Jaguars, those are the ones they're going to have tiebreakers over. Just wasn't their year. And I know it's weird to hear. I got nothing left for them.
Is it I got nothing left. Yeah, it's interesting. We're talking about the 2 teams in the Super Bowl, and you're just looking at them like they just look so unlike themselves. And I think, unfortunately, we're seeing the end.
You can see
Chiefs
it
in trouble. Yeah,
you just see it in their body.
It'll resurrect. I mean, Mahomes will have a whole other run at some point.
No doubt.
But for this year, I mean, you see it in their body language. Every single I mean, you saw it in Travis Kelce's face, both on the field and then he was sitting on the bench. I mean, I think we're sitting here saying maybe this isn't their year. I think in their own minds they're thinking, damn, this isn't our year. It's just not going our way.
They played so much football. I mean, what they have done is so epic. And I don't want to minimize. It's just, they just haven't hit on all cylinders this year, and it's unfortunate. They're a great team, man. And
they will be back, but this just might not be the season. Coming up, the drama in Dallas that no one saw coming until last week. Do the Cowboys have a Pickens problem?
A great season at 33 years young. Allen will join Stephen A. Smith, who is with us this Monday night, and Ryan Clark on the field. We'll bring you the one-on-one between Jason Kelce and Nick Sirianni, plus our weekly visit with the Hall of Famer Troy Aikman as Week 14 comes to a close. Ton of fun on the way. Oh, this is just our weekly visit when the Eagles play. A.J. Brown is in the building.
What up, D?
Makes me realize I forgot to do chest and arms today. I didn't do chest and shoulders today.
225 built like this, though.
I've skipped them for the last couple of decades. Is the problem. All right, Monday Night Countdown continues. Presented by DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sportsbook